New overnight, at least 8 people are dead and dozens more hurt in the latest round of Russian attacks on Ukraine cities. You can see Ukrainian firefighters trying to put out these flames of burning cars. This was near an apartment building hit in the barrage in a city just 24 miles from the Russian border. Officials say this weekend's drone and missile attack was the biggest in months, mainly targeting Ukraine's power grid as the cold winter months start to approach here. And all of this comes as President Biden is approving the use of long-range missiles by Ukraine inside Russia. That's a significant reversal in U.S. policy. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey joining us live from Washington with the latest. Tom, we're all curious, what triggered this policy change?
Hey, good morning, Markie. Well, this morning, Ukrainian military leaders can start planning deeper attacks into Russia with long-range missiles made in the United States after this decision. But keep in mind the timing of all this. In 2 months or so, President-elect Donald Trump is going to be inaugurated as the next president and take office here at the White House. And, this allows Ukraine to sort of defend and hold on to any territory before we might see a potential drop in U.S. military aid for Ukraine. So that leads us to this decision. President Biden greenlighting the Ukrainian military to use what are known as ATACMs, also known as the Army Tactical Missile System. The supersonic guided missiles can hit targets up to 190 miles away. It's believed the missiles will be used in the Kursk region in Russia, where Ukraine seized large amounts of land during a surprise attack, and now Russia is trying to take it back in a large offensive. Ukraine has pressed the United States for months for permission to use U.S. weapons to strike deep into Russia, but concerns of escalating the war prevented the president's team from signing off. Now, though, that appears to have changed with the arrival of some 12,000 North Korean troops who are fighting alongside Russia, many of them in the Kursk region. So again, before these possible ceasefire negotiations take place, any sort of land that could be gained by Russia or Ukraine could be a powerful bargaining chip. And like I said, this new missile defense system for Ukraine can help it defend and hold on to some of its territory, Markie.
And Tom, President Biden had some harsh words for North Korea over its involvement here.
Yeah, that's right. This morning, President Biden waking up in South America. He's taking part in the G20 summit, but he recently met with the leaders of Japan and South Korea, and they very much came out against this effort from North Korea to get involved in this war in Ukraine. Those 3 leaders meeting on the sidelines of a summit that's happening in South America. And again, they strongly condemned those thousands of North Korean forces being sent to Russia and saying that could greatly expand the conflict. The trio also raised concerns about the deepening alliance between Russia and North Korea. And just today, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un saying he wants to widen the nuclear program for North Korea, adding on to all these concerns that are being felt with the tension with North Korea right now, Markie.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.